Hello everyone in Oneness. Thank you so much for watching this video. In Oneness, I'm Jessica Delmar. Welcome to the full moon of June. This is the apex of the energy of June. The energy of June being this energy of amplification and strengthening of whatever vibration you are holding. So this full moon is really powerful in terms of utilizing this amplification of energy within your own reality and whatever you're creating for yourself. This is really a turning point for a lot of people in shifting your focus, shifting your energy, shifting your vibration, shifting the pipeline that you're in, especially if you are currently in those lower vibrations, the 3D pipeline. We spoke about this in the June Ascension energy video at the beginning of this month, where the energy of this amplification of energy this month of June is really about pushing you into whatever pipeline you have chosen on a soul level. There are two pipelines being presented. It's a fork in the road. There's the 3D or the 5D. Lower vibration or higher vibration, fear or love. And right now, this time is this swirling of energy that is very much pushing a person into, especially because most people are moving into that 5D energy, is very much pushing people into the 5D energy. Low vibration serves two purposes. Whenever low vibration is presenting itself in your awareness, it's presenting itself for you to, if you're meant to stay in 3D, to fall and anchor more into 3D. If you are meant to shift into 5D, lower vibration being presented in your awareness, first of all, could possibly be a reflection of what you're holding on the inside energetically so that you can transmute and release it, but also in knowing strongly what you do not want, you then are able to tip the scale, swing the pendulum in the opposite direction into strongly what you do want. If you are moving along in your ascension journey, if you're anchoring in those higher vibrations, you're really getting a turbo boost this month of June, especially with this full moon energy, even adding more amplification and turbo boost to the energy that's pushing you, coming from that life force energy, that universal energy, very much pushing you along. It's like the wind is at your back. The cards that came through for this full moon is the Miracles and Abundance card reversed, as well as the Deception card. Now, the Miracles and Abundance card very much is offering the energy of miracles and abundance. It's like this month of June, this full moon is a doorway for you to really anchor in those 5D energies. So miracles, abundance, high vibration, creating a reality that you desire, that's all within reach for you if you are able to anchor into the pipeline of creation and 5D and higher vibration. It's a journey, it's a process, and so right now is very much a filtering of people into the pipeline of 5D, filtering your energy, sifting and sorting things that you're holding, especially lower vibrational stuff that need to be released and transformed for you to anchor even more into that 5D pipeline. The Deception card is coming through because this month is very much that doorway of putting your vibration into one of these two pipelines. And so a lot is going to start coming out within the collective, especially the larger global stage, that very much strengthens your A, resonance, and B, ability to discern. Stepping into 5D, stepping further along in your ascension journey, is very much about strengthening your inner truth. And so, what's the best way to strengthen your inner truth? It's about having things pop into your awareness so that you can then be able to make that discernment between the right path for you. Again, in knowing what you do not want, you can very strongly anchor in knowing what you do want. And so I think right now there's going to be a lot of things coming into people's awarenesses for them to sift and sort their own inner truths through their own inner discernment, an ability to step more into their inner truths, anchor those truths within them, and create from the strengthening and empowerment of your inner truth. What's coming through is falling into traps. So there may be a lot of things presented in front of you that are trying to get people to fall into their traps, especially of lower vibrational energy. And so this is really a powerful time for you to strengthen your inner truth and discernment so that you don't get caught up in those traps, so that you can see the traps for what they are and choose the higher path, the higher road, the higher inner truth. And in reality, in truth is love. And so anything that is not of love vibration or higher vibration is not necessarily truth. But again, it's like everything that you are perceiving in your reality is technically truth to you. But when a person is on their ascension journey, you begin to realize that in this 3D experience on a physical planet, the 3D lens is in our awareness for us to know not love. Because in us knowing not love, it strengthens our ability to know and understand love. And this then therefore strengthens our expansion on a soul, non-physical level. And so when you're able to see that from a bird's eye view, you can see how there's purpose in lower vibration and the darker things that are playing out on a global scale and within this physical experience. But at the same time, you begin to understand and step into more of what is truth, and which is of more of the light and love and higher vibration. Your ability to discern between the two, between fear and love, is an essential skill and tool and process that a person needs to go through when making your way further along that 5D path. Because in higher vibration is truth, and in truth is love. And so part of your ascension journey, especially for those of you who are kind of moving between lower vibration and higher vibration and trying to figure out what your inner truth is, now is the time to very much anchor in fully understanding what is truth to you. And again, it's like a person's truth is going to be whatever their vibration is expressed in their reality, because they have that lens on. And so this is about clearing your lens, getting new lens if that's part of your process, and beginning to understand what 3D is essentially, and the movement into 5D and what that means in terms of truth, deception, discernment, fear and love, and distinguishing between those two. A big thing coming out regarding this full moon is what had come through strongly is more information about the 144,000. I'm going to be putting out a video soon after this full moon video that speaks more about the 144,000. It kind of unfolds the message of the 144,000, what it really is about in terms of my own perception and interpretation, and gives a little bit more clarity regarding that topic. The 144,000 is strengthening this month of June with the amplification of overall energy. So with more people stepping into this energy, what came through is a vibrational frequency of the 144,000. More and more people are going to be connecting to their galactic guidance teams, because connecting to your galactic guidance teams, especially for a certain set within the 144,000, a lot of people awakening at this time within that set of 144,000, you are connecting very strongly with your galactic guidance team. It's part of that process. And so the reason why galactic energy is coming through strongly at this time is because more people are connecting into this space of the vibrational frequency of the 144,000. This will then therefore bring through more information, messages, knowledge of galactic spaces and information and realms and knowledge and soul memory, because in this specific set, we spoke about this in a past video about how certain members of the vibrational frequency of 144,000 are transferred consciousness of galactic aspects incarnated into this physical reality. And so this pertains to a specific set within the greater 144,000, which we're going to talk about in the next video that I'm going to put out about the 144,000. And so galactic aspects are going to start coming online a lot stronger. The energy and knowledge of the galactic aspects of our galactic brothers and sisters, multidimensional information is going to start coming through more strongly at this time. Also coming through more strongly with that strengthened connection is increased healing energy from our galactic aspects. So again, stepping into the vibrational frequency of 144,000 is about stepping and making more of a connection within your galactic guidance teams. And that's going to get stronger because of the amplification of energy. Within this month, especially with this full moon, it's leveling people up in their ascension. Whatever layer you're on or in, you're going to level up into the next one. This full moon is that apex point of June, which allows the person to kind of break through into the next layer of their ascension journey and open into a new phase and a new stage of expansion for yourself as you move further along on your journey. So this full moon is very strong and a very powerful time for you to make intentions about, first of all, clearing, cleansing, and really letting go of those lower vibrations that no longer serve you. Finally, let that go so that the amplification of energy can really kind of kick that to the curb. And then focusing, shifting your perception and your ability to create into a more higher vibrational way. So focus more on things that you want to create for yourself. They have, the guides have actually really emphasized the point of dreams. And so if you can amplify your ability to dream or daydream and try to dream big and list down things that you want in your life, things that you want to create for yourself. Where is it that you want to be? If you could shift into joy and pure happiness and purpose, what does that look like for you? What does that feel like for you? Focus on those things. Focus on what you do want, not what you do not want. So this full moon is very much about, sure, you can, make those intentions to release and let go of things no longer serving you, but really, really focus on what you do want and use the energy of playfulness to dream up of things that you want to manifest for yourself. Because as you put energy into that play energy and into that dream-like energy of what you want to create for yourself, it adds and amplifies that energy for you. And when making those intentions of dreaming big, just do it in that playful way that allows ease and flow rather than resistance. So a lot of people will hesitate to dream big because they bring in the energy of, how is this going to happen for me? I don't know how I'm going to achieve that. So don't think about the how. Don't think about how, when, where these things are going to manifest for you, but instead just think about how you want to feel. What is the feeling and emotion like? Imagine feeling that, putting yourself into that place of feeling pure joy and bliss where you are in your intentions to manifest it for yourself in the future. And that will very strongly and powerfully align you to it so that you can rendezvous with those manifestations for yourself in the future. Another thing that came up, they're bringing my attention to our live soul group gathering that we had over on Patreon with this full moon. We had it earlier today. What had come through was an activation of the heart and the mind. So an opening of the heart and mind with this full moon. So with this powerful strengthening, amplification, and activation of energy with this full moon, it's activating, first of all, an open heart and an open mind, but also a more balanced solar plexus area, working alongside that trilogy energy. The trilogy videos I'm putting out this month, I have 3 parts. Very much connects and ties into this because the energies that we're working with right now is a very strong divine feminine, divine masculine, and Christ consciousness energy, all trying to integrate and balance within our energy centers especially in that solar plexus area, so that we can gain more inner empowerment, more purpose, gain and strengthen your I am presence, so that you can step further along on your journey. Because it's like, for a lot of people, without the strengthened inner empowerment, a person cannot really move forward into the next level of your ascension. You really have to have a strengthened inner empowerment, which creates a strengthening of balance within you, allowing you to step into this 0 point creation state. From that 0 point state is where you can then create your reality and manifest and create your universe on this greater, grander scale, open up your energy a little bit more, and really amplify you and drive you into further layers of the ascension, because your physical body needs to get to a place in alignment with your soul, so that you can move into those higher spaces and higher vibrations that a 3D body can't necessarily go into. And that inner empowerment is kind of like the key that unlocks your physical body's ability to move into a higher vibrational body in alignment with your soul, to move you into the next stages of your ascension, which we are all moving into very, very quickly, especially with this month of June and this full moon, which offers that powerful turbo boost into the next stages of our ascension. For a lot of light workers out there, making the intention to connect with your other aspects, your past, present, future, and beyond within your now moment, bringing forward your inner lost knowledge is something that you might want to do with this full moon to really amplify and turbo boost and bring forward that energy of turbo boost within those aspects of you, so that you can connect more and retrieve a lot of your inner lost knowledge at this time. Because I feel a lot of that inner lost knowledge really, really stirring for a lot of people and wanting to come forward and present itself and be expressed through people. And I think this full moon is really about kind of cleansing and clearing the things that are preventing a person from filtering that knowledge in, so that it creates space for the person to bring forward that information and begin working with it in their next stage of whatever they're going through in their ascension. So very, very strong time for that inner lost knowledge to begin coming forth, if you desire for it to come forth for you, and make those intentions, because those steps are really opening for a lot of people. What's coming through right now is bringing forward your inner lost knowledge is very strongly connected to this deception card and what we were talking about regarding duality and discernment especially. So in this energy of the full moon and this energy of June is, again, strengthening that inner empowerment within people. Because once you hold inner empowerment, strengthen your inner self-love, you will then be able to strengthen your ability to discern. Because in knowing and strengthening your inner truth, you can then discern better in your reality, the things that are playing out for you in your physical reality. You're able to better resonate with what is truth for you if you're holding it within yourself. So that is another thing that came through in the soul group call this afternoon over on Patreon is, a lot of people are kind of in this space of not really knowing the difference between fear and love, or more so kind of getting into the energy of fear and being swept up into that energy, or having trouble discerning between what is truth for them, because so much is coming to the surface right now. A lot of fear-based things are coming up to the surface to try to get people caught in the web of fear. And so what the energy of the guides and our guidance systems right now are really working with us, even especially that trilogy energy, what is working with us is within our solar plexus, harnessing that trilogy energy and that balance, inner empowerment, I am presence, your inner truth, so that if you are able to hold the energy of self-love, inner empowerment, truth, then distinguishing it in the world and reality around you won't be that hard. it will become more in alignment with what you feel. And if you strengthen your inner empowerment and your ability to resonate and discern things within yourself, then it's going to unfold in the reality around you as well. As you move further along on your journey, following your truth, strengthening your discernment, then your inner lost knowledge is able to come forward in a much faster and easier and more seamless way, because that is the energy of flow and ease and higher vibration, where your inner lost knowledge in its higher vibrational interpretation through you and perception through you will be able to unfold for you, versus in those lower vibrational energies of fear. Especially, the inner lost knowledge may come forward, yes, for certain people, but their ability to interpret the inner lost knowledge that they hold will come from that perceived place of fear and lower vibration. And so our guidance systems in oneness are very much trying to get us to focus on the higher vibrations, so that even when, especially when inner lost knowledge comes through, we can interpret it and perceive it from a higher vibrational space, which is the space of truth and love. And that's what needed to come through right now for this full moon. I will create the next video, which I'll talk more about the 144,000 vibrational frequency and clarify more things there. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Together with you in oneness, I am Jessica Delmar. Oneness and love be with you.